Hi guys, John, Common Sense Outdoors. Today I want to talk to you about something you've probably already seen, and I want to show it to you how you've probably already seen it, and then on the next video I'm going to show you a much faster, easier way to go if you want to plan ahead for it. So let me turn the camera down to where you can see what I have right here in front of me, and we'll get going on it. Okay, so I'm not doing a full length shaft like I should. If I was going to make a spear, I'd want it longer than I am tall, so when I carry it, the point is higher than my head. I can't trip and end up stabbing myself with it. I'm using my drone, probably not the best option, and I cut this all out of one piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts I made, and I came out, basically I wanted to test out another version. If you've seen my cheap easy survival saw that'll fit anywhere, all I did here was carve a piece of softwood into a handle, 3 different screws, screwed it in, screw on each side. Works pretty well. I had to tighten the screws up 2 times in the process of making these 4 cuts, but it held it pretty well. So that's another option. If you throw in a sawzall, wood sawzall blade and 3 screws in your kit, you got an easy saw. You know, pretty good size round wood to be cutting with a little saw blade like that. So the first thing about the 4-point spear, and a lot of people call them gigs, frog gig, fish spear. Once I've batoned it already, and once you baton it, go ahead and whittle it down to a point, all one piece, before you put it in your spreader sticks. It's just easier and faster to go around it with your blade one time all the way around and then put your sticks in. I've seen a lot of people put their sticks in and then try to whittle each individual point, and it's just harder. The bad thing about the Madrone is it doesn't split straight. But you can see I end up with pretty much the same result as you would with a better wood. So once you've split it like that, then you can just get your knife and come back in here and clean up the inside a little bit. I'm not gonna make it pretty. I'm not gonna bore you with whittling these out. You get the idea. You can try to put barbs on this, kind of like you would a feather stick, but they're not gonna work great. So the thing about this spear is, if you get a frog or a fish with it, if you've seen videos like this, they tell you, let's say that this piece was the frog or the fish, they tell you if you stick them, then you need to kind of scoop it up and out, because the points don't stay in well enough. You stab them and then go to pull it back up, and it'll pull right back out, and you have a wounded fish swimming away, or trying to. So, you know, and that's pretty easy. This could be used without cordage if you didn't have extra cordage for it, but with cordage would be better. You know, a few wraps in around through here, and again, this would be 6.5, 7 feet long. Doesn't take a long time to do. I spent just a couple minutes whittle them down the point before I put the sticks in, and I could spend a couple more minutes cleaning up on the inside. Pretty easy, doesn't require extra stuff, but the main big problem with it is, and you'd want to heat harden this too after you were to this point, but the main thing is unless you could get some good barbs, whatever you stick into has a possibility of not staying on there well. So, you know, you could try to put some feather barbs, but how well that would work, I'm not sure. See, they flake off pretty easy. Anyway, I'm going to do a second video, very similar, with this other piece, and show you my other idea. So, if you like what you've seen so far on this one, and you want to hear what I had to say on another way to go, check my next video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.